Okay. I'm going to pull you up in a minute.
He is here.
I believe I can pull you up. Can I pull you up? I can't just drag you. No, how do I do this? Invite to speak. There we go. I invited you to speak, Logan.
Pro streamer, by the way. Hello.
What the hell? I'm going to be on control of my things here. Goodness me. So don't mind me. I will be hot micing it as well today for stream purposes and all that. So
yeah, I just woke up, so I haven't been able to configure any of my audio crap. So
all my calendar events have come out. All right, so all my events are on my calendar now. It looks like. So can I just like show you like my stream?
I'm on the Twitch stream, so.
That's my calendar.
Oh, wow.
Calendar.
Wait, I have a display thing just for this.
Look at that. It's crazy. Yep. Okay, then. I have your stuff up. Give me 2 seconds while I reply to the messages as well.
All right.
And then while you get set up, is there anything you want to kind of...
So I think we should probably start off with intro, I'd assume. Intro both of us, seeing as... well, you know about me. So what is it that you kind of do content-wise? So I've got on here tech reviews. That's a very broad statement. Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
So basically, my content is not necessarily just tech reviews. My content is mainly like a review based, doing like game reviews, doing the like long form reviews of specific genres of games. Like right now, I'm working on one on on the like Guitar Hero genre of games, like that type of stuff.
Okay.
So
got your channel up right now. Is it Media Hub? Is that the right one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And I also do tech like software reviews too.
Okay, cool. So mostly tech and software.
Yeah, software and stream highlights.
Let's have a little look then. So for those that are listening on the stage, I am live right now. If you want to jump in onto the Twitch chat, just so you guys are aware of what the hell's going on. I want to ask any questions. In terms of your question, Green, there was a thing I put up yesterday on Twitter that was like, I'm doing a week's worth of Logan. Thank you, not Lowen. Well, I'm doing a week's worth of one-to-ones. This is going to be fun. So it's an hour each. So we're basically helping creators with their content over the next week or so, kind of giving their advice, personalized advice. So yeah. Okay, so what are you on? So you're a YouTube partner, yeah? Are you a Twitch affiliate?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Okay, cool. So do you do any TikTok stuff?
Not really. Sometimes I do, but it mainly just depends on the thing. I mainly use YouTube as my full like creation platform.
Okay, so you got like a Twitch. Would you say you're reliant on a Twitch income?
No, I don't.
Or like, do you don't really have one?
Yeah, I don't rely on that. I rely on my own like income basically for all of that.
Can I copy your username right click? I'll do it later. Can I do it here instead? Can I change the name? No, I can't. I can't copy your username from here. That's so stupid. I can copy ID.
Yep, that's what I just did. ID just because
I'll do it after. That's fine. We'll do it after. Yeah. Okay. So, what are your kind of main pain points? I'll click on the profile. You're right. I'll do that actually.
Yeah. So my main points for this is mainly I just want to figure out on how I can create a better way to do a better way to incorporate a story into videos and a better way to kind of make my workflow a lot more manageable.
Okay.
That's kind of two of the things I struggle with a lot.
Okay. So do you have you got a Twitch channel as well. So where is your Twitch? You messaged there the other video. Let's bring that up as well. So okay. So what do you do on Twitch in general when it comes to your content? Is it mostly video games on Twitch?
Twitch is my music platform basically, like where I do all my music.
Okay, where you stream stuff, music,
which is why you don't really see a lot of it because Twitch disabled it. However, I will put up VODs on my YouTube if you want to see
Okay,
that.
gotcha. Yeah, if you want to send that over, put that in a
Yeah.
thingy chat in the mastermind chat, and I'll check it out.
Yep. I'm gonna go through into. I'm just gonna go through and publish a VOD real quickly.
Okay,
Publish. Just published 3 VODs. Yeah.
Oh, you're live on YouTube right now.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Where are they? Are they on the same channel?
They are on my other channel, but they're on Twitch. I just published them there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
music-
ask
if it's-
for Google. Somehow my thing just.
Your thing
Went
just started saying.
Yep.
Okay, so most of your stuff is music based on Twitch.
Yep.
Okay, so is Twitch going to be a platform that you want to build up, or is it mostly YouTube as well?
It's mainly YouTube. Like Twitch is my
Okay.
for fun platform where I do whatever the hell I want. Basically.
Okay, cool. I noticed, so when I started looking at your channel earlier, I started looking at stuff, and a lot of the things that I've kind of noticed are, you got a lot of music stuff. You got a kind of like a blend of things here. You got the best game laptop under $1,500, and then you have
2
learning
music
memes,
vlogs.
and then I got an acoustic guitar, and it's like QA time.
yeah,
we did
it's
it
like
kind
both
of thing.
Stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of like live content on the channel, but then I
Okay.
separated that because I realized that it didn't match the content that I was doing.
Gotcha. Okay. So what you could potentially look at then, because my biggest concern with your channel is it feels like there's a lot of things going on at once.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot
it.
of merging, a lot of merging niches and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I think that is, while I think that's, I'm in two minds about it. I usually say, oh yeah, a channel can work with multiple kinds of content, but it needs to be content within a similar bucket.
Yep.
So a lot of the music stuff, I think personally, should potentially be on another channel or stay on Twitch.
That's what I probably will do. Like, this was back when I was trying to stream only to
Okay.
YouTube, but then I kind of split up again. Like, I was trying out
Gotcha.
just YouTube as a full-time platform, then I realized it wouldn't work well because YouTube blocks your VODs if you use certain
Maybe copyright
artists.
music.
Yeah. It's mainly certain
So-
artists, though.
So your main focus is for your YouTube channel right now.
Yeah.
Um,
And I do have some stuff, like, in the background that I'm working on
Okay.
that's taking up a lot of time, so, like, some huge stuff, which is why right now I have a...
because you got school
Like
and
green screen
work,
role.
haven't you, as well?
Yeah.
So it's kind of been your main kind of focus. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
And software,
Like-
and reviews.
I will say right now I have a huge green screen wall from a project I'm working on that's to the left of me. Like,
So you got stuff that you're actively working
Yeah.
on when it comes to like stuff like that. I get you.
yeah.
So, okay. So the first piece of advice I would do is I would tidy up any content that isn't related to your main central kind of content niche. So things like your music.
Yep.
So there's I'm scrolling in here from like a year ago. I'm talking like a long time.
Yeah, I didn't even notice I had stuff from like years ago.
Yeah. So things like that. So like
Yep.
just tidy things up, because what can happen is if somebody watches one of your videos,
Yep.
say I watch the gaming laptop one, which has got 1.5k views from a month ago. So that did really well. That performed really well. Yeah. So that one, if I were to watch this video and it got recommended to me, then I got another one of your videos recommended to me that was about acoustic guitar live music requests. I don't think people would click on that because it's not related to the kind of content they watched previously. So what that does is there's a splinter effect where half your community likes the stuff you're doing, half the community doesn't really watch the stuff you're doing.
Yep.
And YouTube finds an imbalance there of what kind of content, what kind of audience to recommend your content to. which is why a lot of people make separate channels for vlogs, for live streams, for things like that, and for shorts.
That's exactly why I recently did that.
Yeah. But you can have all of those things on one channel. You can have shorts, live, and VODs on a single channel. It's just they need to fall under the same content umbrella. So if you're doing tech videos, longer tech videos could be the reviews, talking about like the best gaming laptop for $100, $1,500 or whatever. That's your long form video. Live streams could be exploring new software and testing and trialing new things, exploring tech news as a whole. Maybe there's like a tech news show that you like, the things you enjoy, you're excited for, or you want to try out. And then your shorts could be small things like little gadgets that you use or little tech stuff that wouldn't make a full video, but it would be good for a short. So you got to kind of break down like the kind of content into target types. So maybe I could do a video on the Stream Deck, but would it work better as a full video, or would it work better as a short, or a series of shorts? You know, you got to think, okay, could I communicate how this small? I'm trying to find an example. Is there anything that you've done here? I'm just trying to little think and we'll see.
I'll say I recently released like a mini episode of the series that I'm kind of self-telling, like doing a review to where it's basically like my long form reviews based stuff. It's the YouTube short version of it. Yeah.
So essentially that's like a 60-second review of a short of a product or like a service or a piece of software, things like that.
Like, it's funny
would work really well
with that one. That one was just like a random outtake from.
We could do even like OBS tips.
Yeah.
You know, OBS 28. You got these kind of like.
Funny story. I had one in the background, but then I never released it. I have some
OBS beta.
Yep.
You got this OBS beta video here, 28 beta. You could find some content within here that like 5 things you didn't know about OBS. And you can make those as 5 shorts. You know, if they're really quick tips, you just do those as shorts, you release them. And then you make a full video on 10 things you probably didn't know about OBS. You know what I mean? So you do like 5 that designate to be shorts, and you make a full video on it. So if I were to like explain it from my perspective, right? I would say for me, I would do videos on I did a full video on Atom. Where I spoke about kind of what you can do, how it works, I did an interview with Greg and all that. And then I wanted to include the Thanos snap and the VIP for the day in the video. I then looked at it and went, it's going to be really long as a video. You know, it's going to go over the 15-minute, 20-minute mark potentially. And I was like, okay, I want to do these because I think they're really fun. But I also recognize that they're probably not going to help the video in the long term. And so what I did was, okay, right, I'll take them out and I'll make them a short, each one. And so I made each one a short, made that video shorter, more clickable, more digestible, and easy to kind of follow and understand. And I still managed then to make 2 more pieces of content that brought in more people, that got more views and things like that. So stuff like that, where you have to kind of analytically view what your content is going to be and then go, okay, can this be a short? Does it need to be a longer video, or can it be a live stream as well? You know, I think for you, I think looking at, because tech is a very competitive niche to get into. So for me, I would look at tech that, are you looking at focusing mostly on streaming tech?
I'm looking at like trying to do live streaming tech because that's just one thing that I'm really into, thanks to, you know, like you and Harris and that type of people.
So let me just put this down here. So focus on dividing shorts, VODs / shorts live, which is like creating shorter pieces of content. Okay, thank you. I am turning up my points now. Because of that, I'm turning them off. There we go.
I have to. It's either that or I was going to
Jesus
talk
Christ. I can end the call right now. You're not paying for this. This is free.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So creating short pieces of content for shorts instead of longer videos. In fact, creating a piece of content for shorts. Okay. Do you have any oh, thank you so much for giving us up. Do you have any character profiles created?
Character profiles.
Do you know what they are?
I think I should.
For your demographic, for the audience you want to reach.
Oh, yeah, so basically with the review stuff, I have it where it's basically getting people who are like in my age range, like the 17 to like 24, 28, like that like type of stuff for that age range, and live usually attracts the younger audience, I've noticed.
Gotcha. Do you have like a specific individual you are making videos for? In the sense that, so it's kind of peek back the curtain here. I have on my thing on. Oh God, what are these for? Interesting. There's so many. Okay, that's weird. It's done all this. So under my where is it gone now? So under my videos here. So like if I go to the Atem video, I have a thing here for story and story breakdown. Who's the character? And I have a guy called Tom.
Yep.
So if I open up this guy here, so Tom is the chap that is like the Peter McKinnon fanboy, essentially. Where he's a filmmaker, he's a content creator, he's a hard worker, lives on his own, he likes to travel, he's a bit nerdy, does camera gear, tech in general, things like that, has a thing for minimalism, right?
All right.
And goals that he wants to achieve, the personal goals, challenges and what he struggles with when it comes to making videos and stuff like that, is obviously the story, the common objections, type of experience desired, day in the life, and how we can help. So this is stuff that I've thought out, and I've only got 2. Ideally, like maybe 2 or 3 is great. But having a sense of a character that has the thing of what you want to make the video for, because what you'll find is when you make content, people usually go for topics of kind of like relevancy or importance, and they'll hit on something, but they won't tackle pain points. They won't tackle things that people are going through or issues that could potentially be fixed, because once you start identifying problems, that's what develops ideas and things you can make content on. So for example, don't know what my voice, so one of the challenges that Tom faces is don't really know what type of videos I want to create, come with ideas, but don't have a real way to work them into concrete videos. Don't want to release the wrong type of content, struggle to figure out how to translate my skills across in a way that stands out. So now when I look at that and I go, okay, what kind of content can I make that will challenge these pain points? You know, so could I help make a video on understanding how YouTube works when it comes to different video content types? So could I make a video of ideas? Could I make a video of coming up with new ideas for YouTube videos? And then when you start kind of branching off from that, I go, okay, that's a challenge that I think he will understand and benefit from. Can I then add on to that ideas? Okay, what about figuring out, kind of start like coming up with YouTube ideas and then putting them into practice? How would that idea develop? Could I go from idea to production to editing and show a chain that make it a longer video, if that makes sense? Things like that you need to be lucky to get success in YouTube is current financial situation. So maybe I can make a video on budget gear. You know, maybe make a video on interviewing successful YouTubers and understanding how they got successful
All right.
Then I can break down what they've done, talk about it, and show the steps required for other creators to have the same results.
All right.
Right?
Yep.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
now you're starting to kind of see like, okay, these pain points that this person is facing could be areas of videos that I could make. So what I might do is I might publish this this avatar template somewhere. And so you guys can kind of access it and use it in your own Notion or whatever. But like, I might do that at the end of the week. But it's pretty simple in the sense of, if I know what challenges they face every single day with their stuff, what does this person struggle with in relation to meeting their goals above? So you list their goals, their challenges, and their story, common objectives, things experienced and desired, and stuff like that. So once you've done that, you can then dive in and just make it a real person. So I don't know if you've ever done like drama at school, where you've done like a character sheet of like, oh, what is this person feeling at this moment? If you understand what your person's feeling, or your viewer's feeling and struggling with like OBS, like, could you do a video on building stuff with OBS using Atom or using StreamerBot or using any other kind of stuff? Because I know you're getting into Atom a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe an avenue lies there. Maybe creating stuff with Atom with OBS and Atom that is really cool, that just blows things out of the water. And you could have a what's called, well, I like to call them, what are they called now? We had a name for them, and it's literally like content batches. So what it would be is I would make, say, like a series of videos, like maybe 3 or 4 videos on gaming related stuff, and it'd be trying to grow a stream as a content creator for gaming. So for Twitch streamers, so that actually started on my channel with you'll notice a theme here with my videos.
Yep.
So you'll notice it started with the where is it now? The Secret Blows at Gaming Channels, and it was the gaming channel video with Spiffing Brit. I have another couple of videos that I want to do relating to gaming and growing a gaming channel, and that is kind of like what's called, it's like a content block that is specifically designed to go, I'm going to target gaming this month. I'm going to target OBS tutorials next month, how to build different things in OBS. You make 3 or 4 videos on the same subject, and you upload those, change subjects, upload those. You keep with trends as you go, that kind of thing. And that's kind of what works for me. And then you can also use the same method of finding the challenges and creating videos around that. So if you haven't done this, I recommend kind of, that's probably a next step for you, is looking at your so creating a character profile and name them, give them a name. So like I don't know, Ben, who's an OBS nerd, or a you know, he wants to get better at streaming, but he wants to take his stream to the next level. However, he faces the challenge of not having access to a lot of paid tools. Maybe he wants free stuff, and he wants to know how he can take OBS and do all the cool stuff you can do in OBS for free. You know, that is his challenge, and you come in with a video to help him fix that challenge. Yeah, so as Matty too said, it's personas in digital marketing. It's like you're creating a profile that matches the specific demographic you're reaching. Give them an age, give them an income, give them a backstory, how they grew up, what they want to do when they're older, what's their career aspects, things like that. And what that does, it helps you go, okay, I'm now making a video for Ben or for Chloe or for, you know, Michael. These people are real people in your mind, okay, in the sense of your channel, because I guarantee you, if your character exists as a real pain point and the things you've noticed, guarantee you there will be someone out there, in fact multiple people out there, that follow that same trend, that will watch that video when it's titled and marketed in the right way. And when you target and market it the right way, which is the next challenge, is like, okay, I've made this video for this person. However, how do I develop this now to be something that they will click on? You know, so if it's like they want to build an OBS or they want to make their stream the best they can with OBS, then you title it something like creating, so like you maybe like turn your stream into this with OBS or something like that, like OBS tax, OBS tools you didn't realize existed, and you can make a video on that. Make a video on building the best stream settings for this XYZ, you know. So loads of content can be developed once you know the demographic you're targeting. So that's kind of what I would say I would do. So like steps to take would be, first one would be like create character profiles. I would say 2 to 3 at least. I have 2 right now.
Yep.
But the more you have, the more range you have of content you can develop for your channel. So if you have one person and you're making videos for that one person, it becomes, after a while, you'll struggle to find ideas for content where it doesn't dry up, but you'll find that you'll struggle to, I guess, make videos that are going to be compelling enough to market in the right way. So I would say 2 to 3 people, find things that you can do. So like for me, I've got the gaming Twitch streamer people that like using, you know, that want to grow their Twitch stream, right? Then you've got the YouTubing people that want to create content on YouTube, and like the Peter McKinnons, you know, the Matthew Poyers, those kinds of people that want to create really high quality content and grow their channel. And I've noticed there's going to be, I'm probably going to revisit mine at some point in the future and add another one that kind of focuses on short form as well, and going to decide how to grow that. So it's going to be gaming and YouTube, gaming and Twitch, growing on YouTube and making YouTube videos, and then short form and developing kind of techniques for short form. And right now I'm entering another phase where I'm going to be going back to probably, so I've done a bit more YouTube lately, probably going to be going back to the gaming and the Twitch side and the OBS side, because Atom I've got some ideas for. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of going between making contents for different buckets of people versus, okay, I've got to come with an idea for a video to make. It's like, once you start looking as a people problem, you become more, what's the word I'm after? Aware of things you can fix, problems you can fix. You go, oh, that's a problem I had encountered. I'm going to make a video on how I fixed it, and I'm going to market it in a way that's going to help other people. And that's really, really important. And then when you market it, it doesn't have to always be educational. You could also be entertainment and things like that. You can make it like it's called edutainment, you know. Yeah. So it's like you make something funny and educational at the same time.
Yeah, that's actually what I am trying to do right now with that video that I mentioned before that I was working on. That's trying to be like that type of edutainment, where it's basically like educational on that topic of like guitar, for instance, but in between there's like sketches and stuff like that, that's making it like the entertainment part of it. Yeah,
for sure. And that's the most important thing, is like, because then you'll be able, because I always find that's a new, education works and tutorials are great.
Yep.
But when you can add a story and a spin and make the videos personal, because you guys have all seen the shift it's taken my content to, where I've gone from doing tutorials and talking to the camera and all that, and then I've shifted gears into talking about opening up with the problem and the hook. Here's how to fix it, and I'll tell you how to fix it. So you start with the setup of the hook and the tease. I'll give it. So the last video I did with Atom, which is, you know, streaming on Twitch is difficult. You got a lot of hats to juggle, a lot of plates to spin. There's got to be an easy way to do this and be able to make content and also give my chat interactivity with my stream. And that's where Atom comes in. This tool helps me. So that's kind of you do the setup, present the problem. B, here's the present. It's going to make it easier. C, here's the solution to what I found, kind of thing. So that's kind of the narrative I take with a lot of videos. Not every one of them. There are some things that you kind of need to be more creative with. But for the most part, it's a format that works. I'd say 8 out of 10 times. So I'm going to make a note here. Make each character real, in quotes, so you can give them a personality, develop them and flesh them out. So to the point where you know them as someone like, oh yeah, there's someone, to the point where, you know, like someone comes into your Twitch stream and you quote unquote know them because you know the kind of things they say, you know the things they talk about, the kind of interests they have as well. Where, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where you don't know them personally, but you know the stuff they like and the stuff they watch and what they enjoy. You develop a kind of a rapport with that person. That's where you need to be with these characters, to the point where you think like it's like it's somebody at school that you know of, but you don't talk to, you don't talk to all the time. If that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, Matty. So obstacles are great things to talk about and to explore, because obstacles create conflict that keep the viewer engaged longer, because like, oh, how are they going to get over this? How are they going to get over this? How are they going to fix this? And that keeps you wanting to watch even more. So I'm basically kind of breaking down these steps to take as like your things here. So focus on breaking up videos and videos, shorts, and live streams. So videos and shorts, actually. Create shorts on content that falls outside of the long form video format. So i.e. stuff that won't fit into a longer video. Stuff that won't fit into a longer video, or stuff that's too short to make into a long video. So you don't want to like make a video if there's a thing that's going to take you 1, 2, 5 minutes to make a video on.
Yep.
There's no point. Just make it a short. Like, make it a short, get it out quick, and then move on to something that, or include it into a longer video that talks about multiple things like that. So I'll give you an example. This video that I have where I want to talk about this version of OBS right here. Oh, great. I just minimize everything. When I shake it, I hate that when it happens. When it's like this version of OBS, I want to make a video on this. However, me making a video on this is going to be 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
So instead of that, instead of going, okay, instead of making one video, can I make a video where I include that into a longer narrative? And the narrative that I'm going to include it in is how pro creators basically kind of create their content, and tips for organizing ideas. So coming up with ideas, organizing a stream, going live, capturing the content when you're live, creating short form as well when you're live, which is where the OBS, vertical OBS system is going to come in. So where it's like, okay, you can do this to make short form, capturing short form much easier, much faster, much quicker. And I talk about how to set it all up. I talk about you make an OBS, a portable version of OBS like this, this, and this. And I include it within that video as a segment rather than making the whole video about that. Okay. So that's what I would probably do as well, as like include shorter topics in longer videos, because then you can mark it like, you know, like for example, you got like, say you got three things that OBS does that are like 4 minutes each, right? Yep. Just put it into one video and then market it in a bigger way of like, like the 4 things you didn't know OBS could do. And most creators won't do that, and I know why they won't do that, because they'll go, well, that's 3 videos I can make, and yeah, there's that. But it's like those are 3 videos I could make, and that's like 3 ideas. You can make each one a video, and I have more videos. That's not the point. The point is to make the video that reaches the largest pool of people at once. And if you have hyper specific videos, it's like this thing does this in OBS, this thing does it in OBS, and this thing does this in OBS, and those are 3 videos. This one could get 70 views, this one will get 100, and this one will get 20. Does that make sense? So you're not creating a thing that's going to basically help the growth of your channel. If each of those things get lower views, but the one where it's contained in, or like 3 of those things are contained in one video, and you label it and market it in a better way, and that gets 1,000 views, which one do you think does better? Which one do you think is a better thing? 3 smaller videos or 1 larger video that has all of them in?
Probably the larger video, because the 3 smaller videos
because
turn shorts.
Exactly, yeah. It's just like, well, it's not just that as well. It's also looking at like, these are so hyper specific. Like how to do this in OBS is a search term, but you only get 20 views on that video. Whereas you have a video, let's say you've got 3 videos that have got 20 views each, it's 60 views. However, you have a video that has all 3 of them in and is titled something else that says the 3 things you didn't realize you could do in OBS. It gets 1,000 views. Which one do you think is better, having 3 smaller videos or 1 big video? You know what I mean? Like you gotta weigh up the options essentially.
Yeah, that definitely depends on the type of on how to fit that type of content into
exactly.
The shorts.
Yeah. And if it's like, if you want to like do 4 things, so you got like 10 things, right? You have to consider search discovery exactly, but I'll be honest with you. Search is a big factor on YouTube. However, it only takes you a certain way. It only gives you enough. No one is searching for a Mr. Beast video by the title he's doing. Yet he gets millions of views. People will search for a specific topic on something and how to do something instead of OBS, like creating a webcam border, right?
Like I've done.
But you've done. But what you do is you take all the topics you've mentioned in the video, right? And you also include them in that video.
Okay.
To make it longer. You don't do 1 video on just making a webcam border. You put that into a longer video that's got a couple of other things padding around it, because then it makes the video more favorable, because people watch all the way through it to go, oh wow, there's actually more in here that I didn't realize I could do with this, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's just things to consider. So 60 to 70 tips is a long video, right, Massey? So I did my 50 tips video in 10 minutes. That didn't turn out to be 10 minutes. It turned out to be like, what, 19 minutes? Something like 18 minutes. I would focus on breaking that down into smaller tip areas, right? So like do 10 tips with a title. Break it down to 10 tips with a title, and then do another 10 tips with a title. Then maybe do smaller ones that aren't so much... not that important, but like these don't really, like these could be in a video of like, you know, this is going to take me 30 seconds to do in this video, and it's going to take up too much time. Let's do a short. Do it as a short, and then do like another, like maybe 4 or 5 as a short, and do the rest included in longer videos. So look for the ones that are going to be meaningful, that are going to market well, then do other really cool ones as shorts, and kind of experiment with how they work. It's going to be one of those things that you try. There's no formula for that kind of stuff, you know?
Yep.
Oh, my neck. There we go. So I'd say, yes, that's what I would say for you, breaking up videos and shorts. And then so grouping smaller topics into longer videos to make them more appealing to a wider audience. Okay. Like one of my character profiles, his name's Seb, and he's called Streamer Seb, right? Yep. And he's the guy that's like the typical college student. He's, you know, he wants to get into streaming, he wants to grow his career, but he doesn't know where to start. You know, I could make so many videos for him that are just 2 minutes long, but I could make a full video like how to grow a Twitch stream, like I could have done here. So this one here, if I wanted to grow a Twitch stream in 2022, this is what I would do. That video was made for the purposes of Seb. That was targeting Seb's demographic, Seb's character profile. That is the kind of thing that I made specifically for him, and it's done really well, views-wise. And I broke it down step by step, and I helped creators. So it's one of those things that once you have an idea of a personality to go for, right? Then you can make videos that target that specific pain point, and it just makes the video much more engaging for the person, because then you can make the video like I said in the video, growing on Twitch is one of the most difficult things you can do, and if you're starting in 2022, here's how I would do it. You know, you target that pain point. It's more personal to the person watching, and then you basically going to keep them going with more setup and hooks and say, oh, well, wait to the end of the video because I have some really important advice to talk about. My last piece of advice. But then you keep talking about important bits before then, and it keeps them watching for longer. But that's a retention tactic as well. So, So, what else do you feel is kind of something you want to get? You said you want to hit 1,000 subscribers. How soon are you looking to do that?
I would say by the end of this coming year, like by the end of 2022, that's what I want to try and do.
You want to try and do that? Okay, that is a big goal.
Yeah, big goal
to hit.
But I think it could be possible.
So I think what you should do, instead of targeting subscribers, I would target increased views on each video.
Yep.
So
that's
instead
like
of looking at subscribers, I would say try and hit around, if you can maintain, let's say 500 views every video you upload. From now until the end of the year, consistently. That to me is better than growing your subscriber base to 1,000. Because it means that your videos are getting seen.
Yeah.
Because that is more important on a long-term level than a subscriber count is. So if your views are, well, say like consistently 500 views, right? Well, let's say you are consistently seeing an increase in views. So you go, okay, I got 500 on this one. I've got 550 on this one when I released it. I get 600, 700, and you're seeing an increase in views, and you get to like 1,000 views every time your video is uploaded in the first like 24 to 48 hours. That's when you know that your videos are being seen or doing something right, is when those views come in.
Okay.
That's the kicker. That's the thing. So that to me is a more important metric to measure growth and sustained growth over time. And when that comes, naturally your subscriber count will follow. It will go up as well. So what I would focus on is making discoverable videos that are going to get the views that you want. Because when you knock that domino down, it knocks everything down.
Okay.
So you make a video targeting a specific subset of the character profiles that you want to target. Because when you target specific people, those turn into subscribers. It's a customer thing. Like you specifically target people you want to be your customer. Think of them as a customer thing. It's from a business standpoint. You target customers, potential customers. You make a video. You release as a product. You release that product out into the world, and you test the market. The market responded really well for this video. Let's make another one like it.
Okay.
It's a top 5 things you didn't know about OBS, and it does. It's the best video you've made, and you get 2,000 views in a month. You go, okay, I need to make more of these videos because people are watching these ones more than these ones. And so you double down on that content and you expand on those things. Maybe like, these are the OBS mistakes I see every streamer make. If you make that video, the top 5 mistakes most streamers making with OBS, and it's a thumbnail with like you like doing like a face palm, and there's the OBS window with a big error message on it. That video could blow up and it could do really, really well. And that's just 5 things in OBS that every stream does wrong. That's a video. So what you want to do is target search and suggested. So that one's a suggested video. That's something that could come up in the sidebar that go, oh shoot, I actually want to watch this. I want to see if I'm making these mistakes. Then you have the help videos that are targeting search, which are the 5 things you didn't know that OBS could do. Well, these 5 things will change the way you use OBS. That's search. That's very specific about doing stuff instead of OBS, or you do things like the top 5 plugins that I would have on every install, you know, things like that. That's search. But the ones that are more entertaining, I guess kind of a bit more funny, you can do like an OBS plugin tier list, you know? That kind of thing. That's like the entertainment side of stuff. And it's a little bit different. You're taking an idea and you're exploring a new niche with it, right? And that's what, you know, that's what happens. And then you can, you know, do your other stuff and do the other fun things. So that's what I would do, is I would divide the content you want to make into 2 categories, 2 buckets. You have search, stuff that's going to be helpful under search and what's going to pull people in via the search features. And then you have the suggested videos that are a little bit more fun, a little bit more of a risk. Not more of a risk, but more of the ones that aren't going to be kind of easily searchable. And I would throw them out as well. So let's add that in there as well. So, a focus on search and suggested videos.
Okay.
I'll bring these in I'll mention the top 5. OBS equals search. The mistakes every streamer makes with OBS. As an example, that is also suggested. So like, and I'll post like OBS plugin tier list is also like a suggested video because it's not something that is easily searchable,
Right.
And then so I would also think so focus on consistent view growth over subscriber growth. Views are an indicator that videos are being watched. Aim for aim for higher views on each video essentially.
I will say I definitely did do that during, with the laptop video and with basically the OBS videos. I noticed one of them did well, and then the other one did not as good.
I would say, I would say look at the ones that do really well. If I added this feature to OBS Studio, that one a month ago did 2.4K views.
Yep.
So that is a good title and good thumbnail, and you marked it correctly.
Yep.
That you ticked 3 boxes there. You hit a topic. You had a good title and thumbnail, and the video then did well. Okay. Yeah. Doing that again, you did it again with the best gaming laptop under $1,500. Boom. Yep. I would even take up the title of the name of the laptop from that title. I'll be honest with you. I would just have Then I would if you want my advice, I would turn off or unlist. I would unlist videos that are not related to that genre.
Yep.
So you got a wave video. Wave 3 is great. My computer, after edit a video, is pretty... No, I would keep that.
Okay.
Keep that up. Because that is suggested.
Okay.
Right? Randoms on Clone Hero... Unlist. A World Confused Clone Hero playthrough. Unlist.
Yeah, I want to not just unlist.
Birthday videos. I know they are fun to do, but just unlist them.
That was the thing with my.
Keep them there. Yep. If you want to put them on another channel, do another channel for that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd say explaining some questionable Reddit jokes.
Yeah, that one I unlisted.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that kind of stuff would be the things I would change.
Yep.
You have a lot of older videos here that could easily be updated for, I'd say, the mark you're trying to reach. So like, why is eBay's cheapest camera good?
Yep.
Change that title.
Yep.
I would suggest maybe changing to like, is eBay's cheapest camera any good?
All right.
Because then, and then maybe put like for the thumbnail, I would, we did one for Senpai Gaming where it was the cheap cam link we did.
Yep.
And it was a picture of Harris's face going whoop, like a reaction face. Then it was the picture of the actual device. So maybe you could do that where it's. I think I just lost the video. I don't know where the video's gone. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
You put a picture of the webcam. The price of it is working really well, but I think you should do a much more. I would personally edit that image of your webcam to make it look really crappy.
Yep.
Because then that would and with the suggestion of maybe a question mark instead of the price, is this $15 webcam the best that kind of thing? So that kind of title does perform better. A lot of these you could update and tweak and change the title and thumbnail, which you can do, by the way. After you've loaded a video, you can change the title and thumbnail. It does bring new life to it. So I would suggest that.
Yeah, I'd say I've
and
done that
figure that
a
out.
bunch.
Yeah, cool.
Like
cool.
that OBS one, I did that to that one, and that's basically how that blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you'll be impressed with OBS 28's new features.
Yep.
The OBS 28, the top features instead of OBS 28.
Yeah.
Or
and,
yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Why I made a second channel, I think when you start getting to 500 subscribers and you start using the
Yep.
community thing, the community
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
section.
Yeah.
That's what I would use that there. Or use your Discord to announce that while you made a second channel. I don't think it's necessary.
Yep.
Personally. How you doing, Master? How you doing, dude? How you doing, Adam? So, yeah, double down on videos that are working, dude.
Yep.
On the best gaming laptop, OBS, tech review stuff. Focus in on the stuff that you can focus in on.
Yep. That's
Um,
what I'm trying
yeah.
to do now. Like,
do that when you can as well. Do that
Yeah.
when you can. I would say at least upload a video.
Yep.
Schedule-wise.
Yep.
See how long it takes you to make a good video.
So far,
Right.
over a week.
A week. Okay.
So far.
Then add
Yep.
4 or 5 days on top of that.
All right.
Because life gets in the way, work gets in the way, school gets in the way. It is what it is. I would say aim to get a video up every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yep.
That's going to be what I'm going to
That's what I've
suggest.
tried to do. Like with the OBS video.
I'd say
and
keep doing it then.
those two.
Keep doing it then.
Yep.
Other than that, you're making content at least,
Yep.
which is good.
Yep.
However, again, I would say make sure you're focused in on the kind of content that is
Yep.
important and the content you want to what's the word I'm after?
Yep.
Develop over time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's definitely one thing that I kind of looked at today, and I just kind of enlisted all my live content because that does not match that type of genre. So I just
Cool.
deleted all of it basically.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I if I was in your shoes, I'd do the same thing.
Yep.
Is that a personal attack or something? What do you mean? What do you mean, Furlan? I'm confused. What did I say? What did I say that would be considered a personal attack? No, it was just a statement that you are making content. Like, you are at least doing the thing you're talking about. You know?
Yep.
I can't review your content if you're not making content.
Yep.
You know? So.
And I'd say I've been trying to do this like for 4 years, but I've just started like honing in on a certain
Doing it properly?
Like, yeah, like the last 2 years.
Like, there's a hello. What's this hello video here?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hi.
I think that's because I took like a long break from doing content, so I just made that.
You made a coming back video?
Yes, but that was
Hi.
before I realized I was
This is
horrible.
me making a video saying I've come back from my break to not make a video that you guys are going to benefit from, but to say that I've returned.
I realized those were
Dude.
bad. I realized those were bad after I made it.
So why did you upload it? Why is it still there?
I don't know. I just remember those were there.
Okay, well, you know what to get rid of now.
Yep, that's probably
To take it off, that's
right now.
unlist them. Just literally go down and just
Yep.
select all the videos and you click unlist, and just your channel's gonna look so much cleaner.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
I'd
to
say
do.
refresh the page. You'll notice a huge difference.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We've got this 1 year older again. He's 1 year older again. He streamed twice here. There's a 41-second
Yep,
clip
that
here,
was
and there's
because-
a 2-hour live stream.
Yeah, YouTube crashed. Yeah, because YouTube
So
still...
you went live
new
again for
platform.
41 seconds.
Yeah, that was another thing with that. YouTube, like, when I was inside that setup, that was, like, where I was just trying to experiment with that stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's
So yeah.
basically that.
Again, the Clone Hero stuff, the plastic guitar time, like these things, like
Yeah.
the live from a $50 Walmart camera
Yep.
is probably not the best one to keep up because it doesn't really target a demographic with a title.
Yep.
You can really change the title and the thumbnail.
Yep.
Testing out some stuff for streaming. Again, things like that, like, you know. What type of 3 types of bass strings? Unlist that.
That I did.
You know,
Or
that's a music
I'm working on.
one.
Yep.
This device turns any wired headphone into a Bluetooth headphones. That's pretty cool. That's okay. That could probably stay up. You should never buy earbuds that are under $20. Okay.
It did well.
Don't buy these. That works well. That does well. Yeah, that's done well.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. So I would say, yeah, I'd say focus on narrowing down the content that you are making. Steel Toe Boots, Logan the reviewer mini episode. Yep. What is this one?
That was a outtake from a video that I had recorded. Like, I was trying to record B-roll on me inside of the car, and during that B-roll, I just said some stuff that was funny, so I want to make that into a short.
Okay. All right. I may say unlist it, but if it's
it did well.
So,
I'd say it did well for a fact that was 1 day ago. Like, it was just like a mini short that I made.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I see why it did well.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'd say for stuff like that, have like a TikTok, you know?
Yeah, I do have one of those, but I haven't used that in
I'd say that would probably stuff like that would probably be better for TikTok personally. I'm very much focused of keep your channel funneled into one direction with, at least when you're starting out, the further you grow, the more you grow, the more I guess explorative is the word you'd say for your content.
Yeah.
So, yawning. Sorry, I'm so tired.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it is like 6:30 by time almost.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. You have a school and stuff soon, so I'm going to love and leave you. I will get you the stuff for this as well. I will put these in as an export as PDFs, and I can get stuff to you. I'm just trying. Is there any other kind of steps that I would take that I would recommend doing? So, create your character profiles.
Okay.
Focus on breaking up videos and shorts. So create shorts on content that falls outside your long form video format. Stuff that won't fit into longer videos, or stuff that is too short to make into a long video, if that makes sense. So, like I said with the Thanos Snap one for me. Focus on search and suggested video topics. And focus on consistent view growth over subscriber growth. I know you want to get to 1,000 subs, but the moment you focus on getting to a higher viewer count, in turn will lead to more subscribers. You know, you're getting 1,000 views a video, you're going to start growing on subscribers. So I wouldn't worry about growing subscribers right now. I'd worry about just creating high quality videos that are going to get the views with good titles, thumbnails, and topics. Again, the algorithm is your audience. It's not a random god in the sky, the YouTube gods that go and grant you 3 wishes. You know, it's not like that. So start focusing on creating good content that is going to pull in views. That's going to be like, okay, this is a good video that is going to help this person out. When I say this person, it's your character profiles. Because once you've done that, you can then use your title, because it kind of all falls into the same branch thing. So like, you have a person that has a problem. You make a video for that person. You come with the title and thumbnail first, right? And the topic for that video first. You go, okay, this video is designed to target this person that's got the problem. Then make the video, because then you have intention and focus to make it answer the questions that person has. You then release it with the right marketing. That person watches it, thus creates, it's all linked together essentially. And it all starts with the audience. What does the audience want to watch? What is the audience's problem? Because so many people have the idea of like, oh, I don't know what video to make. Well, look at what people have problems with on YouTube. Look at what, look at what the things you can make as a solution to fix a problem.
Okay. Yep.
Cool.
So definitely one thing that I'm trying to work on with definitely my next video is that whole character thing, because I could see that definitely being good for like reviews, because if I have a character, then I can say these may not review like these may not be my actual views, or they're just the characters I'm playing inside the video, stuff like that.
Yep, that is the idea behind them, and they benefit creators more than you realize. So I recommend doing that when you can. So
All
right, dude. Thank you so much for jumping in. I'm going to move on to the next person.
All right.
I will probably get you to these at some point when I'm able to. But I will probably put them in the mastermind chat. So
Okay.
when they go live.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then, my dude. I will chat to you later.
All right. Chat to you
Have a
later
good
as
one,
well.
dude.
You guys, you too.
How do I get you out of here?
I'll just disconnect and reconnect.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
My alarm just went off for a time that I'm normally supposed to be awake at. Yeah, I woke up in about an hour earlier to do this, and I feel like that's definitely worth it. So, you know what? I think we should do what Sam said. Now I'm actually going to record a video live. What will that video be? Well, one that you were just watching. I had a professional review my channel. This is how that went. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the end card here to see the original VOD, and go through and to do whatever the hell you want with this one here, and subscribe to my channel right in front of me. For now, I'm going to see you guys later. Goodbye!